How you doing, everybody? This is Kurt Henry at the Mortgage Center, and we are mortgage brokers. We work with multiple banks and lenders just to get them to compete for you to get the best deal when you're getting a mortgage. And this is a weekly mortgage update just to let you know what's going on in the mortgage, or in the mortgage market, I should say. So in terms of mortgage rates, a 5-year fixed rate is in around 3.45% or so. Variable rate is in around 2.6 or 2.55, just depending on the situation. It could be higher or lower, but again, it does depend on the situation. And I also just wanted to mention what a mortgage broker does. There's sometimes questions on that. So a mortgage broker will act as the banker for whatever bank it is that they're getting the mortgage through. So in other words, they'll take your application, they'll check your credit, they'll get documents from you, including your pay stubs, employment letters, any documents that they would need to get a mortgage approval. They would take you through the entire pre-approval process. So if you're just trying to look into things to find out how much you qualify for, then a mortgage broker will take you through the pre-approval. They'll show you how it all works, or they should anyways, and then things will be much more clear for when you're wanting to buy a house on what the next steps are. Some people will say, how do you get a better deal than if I go to the bank on my own because I banked there for 30 years? And the reason is because when you go to the bank on your own, you're representing one mortgage, but when we go to the bank as a broker, we're representing a portfolio of volume. And because of that volume, banks and lenders typically want to give better deals through us. So that's how that works. Once you get an accepted offer from a seller, if you're buying a house, then a mortgage broker will get the final approval for you from whichever bank has the best deal. But they'll look to see not just the interest rate, but how penalties are calculated, what options you have in the mortgage, whether you want to port the mortgage in the future or have an assumed mortgage in the future. There's a laundry list of things that we'll look at when we're getting a final approval for you. And then we would be the ones, or a mortgage broker is the one who will take you through all the paperwork once you get the approval, and then your mortgage would fund with whichever bank that bank is on your closing date. So that's just a brief synopsis of what a mortgage broker does. If you have any questions at all on that, just give us a call. The number at the office here is 905-436-8010. Thanks, and have a great day.